So let's imagine that I want to check where it can take the support using the Fibonacci. Okay. So on this left side, from the top, first is crosshair, second is trend line, right? Third tool, Gann and Fibonacci tool. Are you able to see? Gann and Fibonacci tool. Here it's written, right? So you have to click. Beside there is small arrow pointing towards the right side. So you have to click on that. Whole list of the Gann and Fibonacci tools will open, right? So from that, Fibonacci retracement and 10 trend best Fibonacci extension are two which we will be using. So I have clicked them and made them favorite. So it's in yellow color. Actually it's situated here, but since I made them favorite, it came to the top. Okay, so it will be here down somewhere for you. Okay, it can remain there only. Okay, so trend cube retracement and trend with cube extension are the two tools which we will be using from this tool. Okay, so you have to click on the cube retracement. So we can see this is the low, swing low. From here, price moved up to here, and then it started dropping down, right? Red candle, then gap down. So we have seen. So you have to click this as the first point. What we want to see here, when price moved from here to here. Okay. So we have to first click at the low, then go up and click at the high. First click at the low, then go up and click at the high. So what it will give? It will give me the Fibonacci retracement level. Okay. Make sure your magnet mode is activated. It should be blue in color. If not, then you will mark it at wrong point. Okay. So these are the various ratios. If you want to add or delete, what we have to do? We have to simply double click on it. Right? You can change anything you want. Right? For here, for example, I don't want 2.628. I want 1.414 ratio. Okay. So I have clicked it and so can you see 1.41 has appeared at bottom here, right? So it was added. If I don't want that, I'll just double click in the style. I'll just deselect it. Right? It will go from the next. Let's check once again. It's still there. I think it will be added somewhere else. Yeah, it's already added here. If I remove it from here, you can see now it's gone, 1.41. So whatever levels we want, it should be clicked here. Okay. So you can see price moved from 1 is here. This is the swing low, 15,513 up to 16,700. Price moved from there, and from there if price move it starts correcting, 0.23 will be 16,428. 0.382 will be 16,247. Right? So these are the probable zones. Am I seeing any zone around this 428? Right? There is no zone, but I am seeing some zone here. Okay, so what I will do, I will just mark this zone. Right? I'll just mark this zone. It is, we can say that is which zone? We have here decisive candle. If I go to one time frame lower, I might get a better zone. Right? I have drawn that zone. I want to find the job of Fibonacci is done. I will delete it. Okay. What is this? Resistance. Okay. Price moved up. which we can say 0.3, 0.4, right? 0.4. So here, let me check whether this is indecision. No, it's beside this. Right? So what is this level? 16210. I will again go. I will take the Fibonacci tool. I just want to make sure that ratio is coming inside the zone. It's not coming, right? So what I have to do, I will just shift it somewhere here. I will shift my zone somewhere here to match my entry around 16250. And then delete it. Job of this is done. So we can expect that price will reverse from this area somewhere. That is a assumption. Why? Because it's matching with 0.38 to Fibonacci ratio. Clear? Any confusion in this? What you want to repeat? See what we have done first. We use the Fibonacci tool. I am able to see that price moved from here to here. Right? Price moved from here to here. I just want to check whether it will take support here, here, here or here. Right? There is very high probability price comes here at 15,970. It will take the support because what we have here, which is this zone, rally base, gap up, gap down. So this was supply zone. What happened to it? It was taken up and it's a flip zone now, right? So if price doesn't respect this, so there is no zone I am seeing around 0.23, so I skipped that. Next is 16250. So I am getting a zone here. So I drawn this zone and matched my hourly MCDZ with this. And next is I am matching this with my flip zone. So these are the two possible levels from where price can give up move again. Okay, reversal from this level. You can use for any time frame. It will be in trading time frame. If you are doing MIT, it will be in daily. If you are doing WA weekly income trade, it will be hourly. If you are doing intraday, it can be 15 or 5 minutes. Okay. So, what is how to use? Only these two tools you make favorite. So, they will be easily available. You can see here. This is my favorite list. I need a horizontal line very frequently. I need a trend line. I need XABCD pattern, that is which we will be learning in next session, harmonics pattern, right? Then I need ABCD pattern, which we will be learning today. I need price range, I need Fibonacci retracement, and I need trend based Fibonacci extension. That's all. These are the 7 tools which we will be using. Between 0 and 1, the ratios which we have seen, 0.23, 0.382, 0.5, 0.618, we will come to know as we proceed in today's and next session which ratios are important. Okay, at present just understand the concept. When I draw this Fibonacci from here up to here, I am getting these ratios. These levels will come automatically because I have input these levels that I want 0, then I want 0.236, I want 0.5 ratio, I want 0.886, I want 0.70. So I have inputted whichever I want. So all those will be displayed. So you can see here, are you able to make out? It's written.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
So 0.23 ratio, and in the bracket you are able to see the level 16428. Right? Are you able to see? There will be Fibonacci tool. It's there for all. Are you using tradingview.com and are you logged in? You have to check that. Okay, you should be logged in. I don't know whether it, when you are logged out it's available or not, but I have logged in, so it's available for me and it's free. It's available for everyone. So you just check. It won't be, it might not be first, it might be somewhere down the list. Right? So it will come. That I will be telling you. We have to keep all the ratios. You have to keep all the ratios. That you will be coming to know as we proceed. Right? So preferably 0.23 we do not give much importance. 0.38 to onwards we give importance. Okay? Clear up to this point? So it's showing us the ratio and in the bracket the level which price will come. This is for this thing. If I take something else, if I take Fibonacci, this is swing low and see from here to here. Right? So from where price bounce, can you see? Right? It bounced from around 0.382. We also have our big zone here. So in this case, what we can do, we can keep our stop loss as per the Fibonacci. Whichever is smaller, we can use that stock. So you can use any stock anywhere. But you have to just take the swing lows and swing highs. For example, I have drawn this. Suppose someone might say that this is swing low, right? And he is not wrong, he or she. You draw it. But is this matching with Fibonacci? No. Then next swing low is, I can see this, right? So it's matching with 0.5. If I go up, next swing low will be this, right? So you can see from this swing low is matching with 0.618 and from the lower swing low it's matching with 0.382. So two different swing lows are giving around 400 level, around 400 to 405 level for this, and you can see how beautifully price went from here up to 466. Right? What is clear how to use Fibonacci retracement? Now next is Fibonacci extension and projection. So Fibonacci extension or projection is used to identify probable next level where price can move. It is used in Elliott wave analysis